Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Settlement Survival, where we are, I would say we're doing decent right now. We're doing decent. We're in the process right now of tearing down this hunting cabin and actually transferring this person off over to here, where we will at least have them have a wider range, right? Because look at this. Check this out, dude. Is that horses? Horses and... It looks like a horse. Maybe it's a doe. But at least some deer, some different kinds of animals that we can got going on over here. Very good. It is time for harvest season, so yeah, let's get that harvest going on. We've run out of venison. Could you guess it, right? Alpaca maybe. Maybe we might have a little bit more alpaca, but yeah, we need to quickly get this done and then get this quickly up to speed so that we just have so we're not lapsing on our food there. On our meat, not our food, but our meat. Food is a big thing that we need to focus on in this episode, as well. So, I'm a little scared. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little scared. Was never the best with the whole food management, especially now with colonies growing in sizes and things like that. Wasn't very good at it. Nonetheless, we can at least start planning that out right now and start harvesting more trees, adding more fields. And I think it's just a unique situation that we're in right now because I don't have any, I just don't have the ability. I have no ability to bring in any livestock. And that's another reason why we have that hunting stand going out there right now is we need livestock. We need to produce in a different way so that we can have other buildings to bring in as well. So a lot of different things going on here. We do have one development point to use if we want to, and salt making is something that I'm not steering away from. We can definitely do it, right? We can bring in a salt workshop and then use to process fish or meat and salt into salted meat or salted fish and things like that. So there's always that way. There is always that way. At the tailor workshop, we've actually ran out of leather. Which, I mean, if you know, I mean, come on, we've taken it, like it's gone. It's the hunting cabin, right? The hunting cabin. We're just lapsing on a few things here and there. I don't know where we actually stand. I could, stop complaining about it and look at it. Like we have no venison, right? But do we have any alpaca meat? Probably not. We probably don't have any alpaca. We have none. We have no alpaca meat. So we have no meat. But do we have any poultry? We have turkey, so let's go with the turkey. That's not going to bring us fat, but at least it will bring us chunks of meat. So I'm okay with that. We can do turkey for now. Now, when it comes to like this, like leather and all that, what do we have? Do we have, or not leather, but wool? Do we have the wool? Is it possible? Let's see here. Raw materials. I always forget, like it's so hard to find some of these things. Yeah, we have alpaca. So we have a few alpaca wool, maybe enough to make 10 shirts, and that's it, So this hunting cabin needs to come up quickly, like now, fast, hurry up, right? That's basically where we're at this point. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. We could put a builder's cabin way out here, and put a marketplace, so that we can start expanding some houses out over here. And that is a long shot. It is a very, very long shot. But that's an option. I feel like these just weren't all harvested during this harvesting time, and I feel like some things and most things might have gone harvesting 32%. It's a big field. You need more people on it, and right now we just can't put any people on it because it is winter time. But next season we got to look into making sure that is as efficient as possible. But beans, right? Beans. What much more can you do with beans? Well, it's a great question. People are going to be cold, and I don't want these people out here in the cold. So let's go ahead and make sure that we cancel everything out here, so that they're not going out here. We don't need that out here. Down here, no, I don't want you going out here anyways. I don't need people getting sick as well. So yeah, people need to go ahead and shelter. This is where our fuel, domestic fuel, kicks in. And right now, we're not, it's not good. Let's put an extra person on domestic fuel. Yeah. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, and we can't even use dried animal dung, right? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Still, this is not up and running. Small warehouse got up and running, but the hunting cabin for sure is not yet. I don't even know how many builders I have. I kind of forgot how many builders we have. We only have 2. Okay, fair enough. Only 2. Just make sure nobody died. Forest Armor has died of old age. All right, well, you know, there's nothing we can do about natural causes of death. It is what it is. It's gonna happen. So that's that. Back to the whole meat thing. Do we have any meats? We have no meat. It is a not known thing anymore. We have chunks of meat, but we can't do anything with chunks of meat. Yeah, so we can. Wait, no, we can't. So we're gonna shut this butcher down. Butcher's gonna be shut down for now, and until further notice, until we can get this hunting cabin up and rolling, which eventually, hopefully, comes sooner rather than later. Same with here. Can't really do anything with the clothes, so we're gonna need to shut that down for now until our hunting cabins are up and running. You know, that's smart play. I think that's how things are supposed to be done. But yeah, here we are. Winter is just now beginning. It's kind of crazy. I thought I could have swore that winter had been here for already a while, but I guess we are just starting winter. If we take a look at where we want to go in the future here, there's a lot of different ways that we want to go. Obviously, we can have a fish boat and kind of put that down here in the southern part of our island. I still feel like that's a very long way from civilization. I could be wrong, of course, but I do still feel like it's a far, far away. Absolutely. Now, I don't know what people are doing out here. They're mostly just standing around looking dumb. So, I mean, since they're going to be out here, might as well do the best that we can and harvest what we can. That's relatively close by, not too far away. So let's go ahead and grab some of these trees. And then if there's any, you know, herbs that we can gather or seeds possibly, let's make sure that we gather all that stuff too as well. So there we go. They will disperse now very well. They're like, oh, you know, we have jobs. Let's go get it. This obviously needs to be a wooded area, very highly dense forest for our beeswax. One thing that we were actually working on is the bathhouse, right? Did we unlock it, or did we unlock the workshop? I feel like we unlocked the workshop. Maybe we didn't unlock either or. Education, logistics, quality of life. No, we did unlock the workshop. Yeah, we unlocked the workshop. I just don't know where it's at. Soap shop. Oh, soap workshop, right? We don't have that. I think another thing, if you're playing this game, if you hover over it, it will show you where the building is. We do have a workshop. There it is. Okay, good. That's one thing I've learned also playing recently is like if you hover over the building, it will, or hover over, you can see what where the building is at. So we do actually have this going on. Very well. Good. All right. So I guess next thing we need, if we want to, is getting the bathhouse all in sense here. Which we are about to pick up another research point here very soon. So picking up the bathhouse. Oh, we need the laid stone. That's what it was. We need the laid stone. Yeah. And that's all just like, that's still, I feel like that's still so far away from where we're at. Fuel reserves that are low is terrible. Possibly building in another chopping house is feasible for our next season, especially when our season does end here. Kind of building up for the next season is something I need to look into, or at least maybe just have 2 people on the chopping house at all times, which I can't remember if that was the thing or not. Maybe have this up to 500, keep these 2 here. Seems like where we were at, I think we were at like 300 ish, isn't enough fuel. So if we can have 600 fuel for the next season, I know people are going to be cold right now. I mean, there's not much we can do at the moment. Right here, this is almost built. I mean, we've had this thing building for months and months and months, and yet we're here. And it's bad because that's our food. That's a food resource. That's chunks of meat that we're missing out. That's possibly pasture moments. But there we go. And I want to throw in an extra person. I want 2 people in the hunting cabin right now. So you know what? Maybe even 3 because it's winter time. So yeah, let's throw in 3 here. And let's get that going on. We are now coming into the thaw end of winter. You probably would think like maybe like the February of winter, the late January. The boat has passed by. I'm not worried about it. That's actually the first time I've seen the boat come in during the winter time. See like the snow on the boat, dude. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Again, make sure that there's always something going on, you know? Look at all these herbs just sitting around here, not too far away from civilization itself. What, is this not stone? Oh, sorry. Grab that. Could pick that up, or iron, or no, it's stone. It's stone. It's freaking stone, dude. Don't jinx yourself now. Okay, so now that we are coming out of winter, it should be better. Clothing is going to be an issue here soon. Tools are actually like really good. Like our blacksmith is killing it, and it does take wood and iron to make those tools. You know, you could say shut down it for now, but I think I'm gonna lower this to 160 because we are, you know, I'm gonna lower it to 140 so that we are halting on that at some point or another. Building another house or more houses is something that the people do want, so you got to do what the people want, right? Give them more houses. So let's go ahead and start giving them a couple more, or at least one more house to have in here. So these people are going to be out doing their thing. I hope the hunters are going to bring us something good this season, hopefully better than next season. I'm going to be looking more into doing this and making sure that we have more people working the farm this season as well. So like the thing that we need right now is people becoming adults. And it looks like Hank actually did become an adult now. He is 16 years old. So I don't know the magic number, if it's 14, 16, but he is now a laborer, so that's really good. Melissa is our next person who should become who's 16, who should become a worker, which I think just actually as we were speaking right then and there, she became a worker. She did. Cheryl should be becoming a worker as well. Blanche should be coming at the end of the year. Okay, so we were picking up 3 new workers here through this, and this is something I've never utilized at all through this Let's Play series. And I mean, look what I just did, right? Incredible. So we're gonna put 2 more extra people on our farms this season, and hopefully get that going on. Now here is a very interesting thing, because I don't know, are these ready to harvest? I assume they're ready to harvest. So we can, you know, say harvest the crops. Do it. So let's get that going on. That will be extra timber, extra wood for us. So yeah, very good. New development point is now brought in, and that development point is going to give us the ability to have laid stone. Very good, very good. And then get the masonry workshop up and running too as well. That unlocks a bunch of things, I guess. You know, I don't know. I don't know if decoration is move buffs or if it's just something just to have. I have no idea. So yeah, let's get that masonry in. There it is. And that will go, you know, we'll put that right next to the soap workshop. Again, the industrial area that we have working here is pretty cool. It's very cool. I do want to put in another chopping house, so that might be coming in here very soon. We are now out of clothes, which is bad, very bad. Moving this stuff over kind of to here is a way, right? You know, I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look here. You know, if you hear trembling in my voice, you're you're right, dude. There's trembling. There's trembling. I'm trembling hard at the moment. We can throw them on venison right now. We are picking up some venison. We're gonna go venison. Turn that back on. Have the butcher, and then this, the clothing. Raw materials. Textile. Okay, leather. We do have leather in, no wool, but we do have leather, so we can switch them over to that for now, but that's going to be very, very brief. I mean, 1 slot of that. Hopefully we can bring in more. It's going to take a while for these resources to catch up to the civilization, just because they're so far apart, and they have to have a long way to travel, I think, is what that is, too. So we'll do that for now, and hopefully things will get better. I mean, fingers crossed. We do have an immigration coming up at the end of the year, and I do want to take full take into that, but I think in order to take full take into that, we need to do something with food. We are almost out of food, so it's kind of like all hands on deck at this point with the food aspect of things. So I'm gonna build another field here. Let's get that going on. We do have flax, we do have oats, but we're not even using the oat at the moment. I mean, a lot of peas, man, a lot of peas, a lot of beans. We need meat. We need meat. So here we go. We can put on. I mean, like we don't have much. We don't have much of anything. right? Pumpkin, you know, a small field, make a small field of pumpkins, you know. We really need this to kind of push in through here. And we need trees, I believe, is what this comes from. Oh, look, actually, he's coming out here to, did you see that? Look at him. He just did something with that deer. Now, we could have, oh, look at that. That would be amazing. Amazing right now. The alpaca, the deer, the anything, just come and get it, dude. Let's gather this. Anything out there? Anything over here? Make sure we gather that. You know what? Cancel on that side, though. Now, we did talk about kind of going this way. Fuel reserves are going to be low. We have 2 people working it, dude. We have 2 people working it. We have wood on standby. But the problem is that most of the wood now, I believe, is like over here. Like half of the wood stock is way over here. So building a chopping house over here wouldn't be a bad idea, but you know, it actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll say it wouldn't be a bad idea. This is almost full, especially with the field like this. Having this small warehouse almost full is not good. We could upgrade it, but no, we can't. To be fair. Okay. Let's see here. We could go big warehouse. Big warehouse will use materials, but I think those materials are going to be worth it. So let's go big warehouse next to small warehouse, and then let's try to maybe even get a second. Where is it? Get a second chopping house done over here as well. I think a chopping house just complements this area greatly. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna take the one guy off. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this guy off of here. I'm gonna have one chopper over here on this side of the island. I'm gonna have one chopper over here on this side of the island, and hopefully that will you know, kind of make things easier for the chopping house. Because I mean, one house there covering all sorts of different warehouses. You have warehouses over here, warehouses here, warehouses over here, right? It's a little bit difficult. So we do have the masonry shop, but I'm not going to be working the masonry shop right now. I just don't have any workers to jump on that quite yet. How's everything going on here? I think everything's fine. Water is going to become an issue eventually. You can see here that we have one person working the pumpkins, and I think that's fine. We have 5 people working the peas, which is a lot, but we need it. We need everyone to come through there. Immigrants are going to be coming, and I think as soon as we get into the immigrant, I would love to put them all on harvesting food or doing our crops, but honestly, we'll be in winter by the time they get here, so they have to wait till the next season, and we need to kind of prepare for this season. Yeah, look at that. It's not looking good. It's not looking good right now. Hopefully we can get a good yield of peas at the end of the year. Fingers crossed. I mean, that's all I can really do. Hunting cabin is trying to do everything that it can, but it's just too far away. It's just too far away. It kind of sucks. One thing that maybe we can do to help them in this process is possibly building out a road, hopefully out into the wilderness here, and maybe that will move faster. You know, they'll be able to move faster. I have no idea. Yeah, it's a very interesting time for sure. It's a very interesting time, and if like more trees were to benefit the hunting cabin, I don't understand why they wouldn't just like walk behind them and go into here, right? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I have a suspicion that it has to do with wherever animals are popping up, and you can see them, right? 3 citizens that have no freaking clothes, dude. That is bad. That is absolutely bad. Now this is a capacity issue, I think, maybe. So I'm gonna increase the capacity here. I want them to always be cutting the meat for the most part. And as far as our linen goes, let's see here, our linen, like, look at the domestic fuel. We are not catching up with our domestic fuel. It's bad. We are coming into rough times here. I will say we are coming into rough times here very, very shortly. Which sucks, because we've kept this like this happiness in the health for a good while. We've kept it up, right? So open this up. How are we doing here? Like alpaca wool's not coming in, leather is not coming in. You know, and people need clothes, dude. People need clothes. All I can really do is switch them over to alpaca, and hopefully we can get that going on there as well. Yeah, kind of a weird situation that we're kind of in. We could have a hunting cabin off in this area, maybe. I don't see any animals. Yeah, there's just no animals over here. I don't know if it's the look of animals. Having the animals on screen gives you the, well, it's raining. I guess the animals don't spawn in the rain. I have no idea. Maybe they're all hunkering down, dude. I don't know. This is very spicy. I like it. It's spicy, but my lord, dude. It's very, very spicy here. But I'm having fun. I'm having fun regardless. So the domestic view. How is this going on? Did this come up and get... No, I don't. I want this to be the priority, honestly. So we'll get that going on as quickly as possible. We're going to have to start migrating people over to different areas. We're going to have to start putting houses, a marketplace over here. We're going to have to start doing that over here as well. But you don't want to expand too fast, too soon, or things will get really out of control. We still have one development point that we can use. And we want to put it in here, right? No. Well, we could, but we need a sawmill. And we just don't have a sawmill, I don't think. I don't think we unlocked that one quite yet. You got weaving here, which would be a fantastic thing to have. If we had weaving workshop, that would use the cotton or flax into cotton linen, or cotton cloth or linen to provide. You know what? This is what we need right now. We need that. Yeah, we need that because we are producing flax, and I think we actually have quite a bit of flax, if I'm not mistaken. We have 104, but we can definitely increase the output, and we will be getting more flax here very soon. So yeah, this is a strong move here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock the weaving workshop and place it, obviously, but I'm going to put it kind of near the, like the back of the church, dude. Not a bad idea, honestly. It's not too big of a deal. I'm going to put it in the back here so that it can stay, well, no, I'm going to actually put it, I'm going to put it in the industrial area. It'll be next to the workshop, right? It'll be next to the workshop. Nothing too crazy. If I can sneak it in somewhere over here. You know what? Right here. Middle ground. Middle ground's fine. I can't do that the freaking well, dude. All right, right here. Make a decision. That will help us kind of translate, you know, bring more cloth, bring more linen. Bam. Right? Help us not having to depend on wildlife right now. Because right now we're depending on wildlife, which is just not, it's not feasible. It's not. We shouldn't. There's no need to, right? We have no unemployed workers, which is a bad thing all in itself. How many deaths have we had? We've only had one death. Again, these immigrants that are coming in, they're going to help us. Are they going to help us immediately, though? Well, I guess one of them is they're going to be jumping on the weaving workshop here very soon. Once this bad boy is up and running, I am going to be taking that chopping house guy, and that's going to be that. So we're, you know what, I'm already going to prepare that, man. We're going to put that close, and this is going to be over here. This should be one freaking thing, dude. Just don't you hurt yourself. How the hell? Just bop it. Like, I'll sneeze on it, and it'll be done. What are you doing? Harvesting is coming soon. Harvesting is coming soon. Someone just finish this, please. Please. Please just finish it. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Looks like one farmer was able to get about 2 or 3 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's about 24 pumpkins that we can have there for one farmer on that one field. Kind of get an idea, right? Can someone finish this? Thank you. Thank you. All right, so this... we're going to be producing, once again, timber, and we will have Carol go on that, and that will be that. So there we go. That should complement each other in a way. This should help produce more domestic fuel now that we're getting closer and closer to winter. It is very close, but maybe the proximity of this will help in the long run here. That's what I'm hoping. Immigrants are coming very, very fast. Do we have people in the boarding house, though? We still have people in the boarding house. We have 9 of 24 people in the boarding house, which is kind of crazy. Having another house, not a bad idea, I guess. Let's go house on each side. Kind of get people out of the boarding house in a way. Over here, again, back with the, you know, the clothes. 29 clothes. We're missing 29 freaking clothes. And I'm trying to go as fast as I can on this weaving shop. So where are we going with the raw materials? The raw materials are coming down here with the leather. I mean, leather. That's all we can really do right now is leather. So let's get the leather coming up. Get that going. Yep. One immigrant will go on to the masonry, and the other immigrant will probably go on to the weaving shop. And yeah, we should be getting our harvesting on here very, very soon. Looks like we are going to get another. Oh, we're going to get about 120 flax. So about 224 flax we will have once this weaving shop is up and running. Very well. Very, very well. Very well. Very, very well. Okay. It is now harvest season. We did get a full field here. Now the one thing I want to see is if we will get a full harvest. Looks like 78% will be harvested is what I'm getting from that. Still not 100% of the field, which obviously begs, you know, a couple more workers. I mean, you could still have a lot of workers on this, but at least it was better than last year's. So our food should be going up. The only real problem is right now is honestly our domestic fuel. Take a look over here. This guy is you know, we got Carol. She's at it. I mean, she's helping the cause for sure. And I think the proximity thing was a clutch thing to kind of put up there. Let's make this a high priority now, getting the weaving shop up and running so that we can get clothes, because people are not gonna have clothes for the winter, and that's gonna be very, very bad. Very, very bad. Anybody's dying, anybody getting murdered? Doesn't seem like it. Still that one single death that we have here, which was a just old age, natural cause of death, which is okay. Venison is now out. So one thing that we can kind of look into, see if we have any other meats. We do. We have alpaca, we have turkey meat. So let's switch on over to poultry. Now that the you can see now the kind of the resources are catching up to us from our long distance hunting cabin in a way. So that's good. That's good. It is good, but it's just, you know, long way. So immigrants are now arriving, and they're going to be, you know, reinforcements. Big reinforcements for this winter. It's gonna hurt because it's gonna be more people are gonna need more things during winter. But I think if we can survive this winter and get into the next season, I think we're looking at a pretty good, pretty good set here. 1 birth from this last season. Okay, 2 births from the last season. Our students, how's school going? Yeah, school's not at full capacity yet, so I'm happy with that. This should be done like in mere minutes, mere seconds. Like, let's send it, dude. Like, let's get it going. I'm anxious. I'm really anxious to get this cloth up, this linen up. I want to get these clothes up and running. I'm very anxious. Domestic fuel is kind of a bitch right now, but you know, it is what it is. The good thing about having 2 chopping houses is that once we get these fields under, you know, done harvesting and under control, we can actually take, you know, even like the agave. Like, I think we have just too much of agave. Like, we aren't using the agave. We don't have a brewer. We're not making spirits. So I think turning off the agave field is probably the smartest thing to do right now. And just switching over to weaving and putting our flax into linen. I think that's a fair game there. So now we are going to be producing linen, which in return we shall be doing rough clothes as well. But I'm not going to do anything quite yet because we do have a little bit of leather in the inventory there. So we are producing shirts right now. We're just doing it at a slow rate. Immigrants should be here, yeah? Still no immigrants. Not yet. Okay. But I think, like I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself, we will probably... I'm going to close that. We will probably take these farmers off at the off season here, and I'm going to put maximum capacity on both chopping houses. The good thing about having the multiple chopping houses, now we don't have 2 people doing chopping houses. We have 4 people doing chopping houses to help with our domestic fuel during winter. So, yeah, you know, it's good. And you know what? Hell, you could even argue this needs to be bumped up. More tailoring, right? Add another worker in there so that will go a little bit faster as well. So this is done. This is gone. So we're gonna be slicing and dicing here, taking a few people away. We're gonna put 2 people on, or 1 person on that. We're gonna put 1 person on this, and then we are going to snag another person, and that person is gonna go directly on to Taylor's shop as well. Very good. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that's a good management style. I think that's a way to work, right? That's the way to work. And honestly, this guy's like he's been doing clay for God knows how long. We don't even know how much clay we have. 1,400 in the food department is, you know, is okay. It's mostly made up of peas. Hopefully these people are a fan of peas, because that's what they're going to be getting this off season. I tell you what. Still haven't gotten anything as far as like new animals, new seeds, or anything. And that's, I'll be honest with you, that's a little bit alarming. It's very alarming, because I don't, you know, my hands are kind of folded until then. We might have to just take a risk and push towards down to the fish area, which I hate to do this now because it's winter, but I would like eventually to have a road straight down to the fish here, and we'll have to figure it out when that comes. So here we go. We have no more leather, which was expected, which is okay. But we should be getting linen here. We should be producing linen through here at a very, not a high rate. Well, it depends, I guess, if you want to make it a high rate. Looks like the immigrants just never came, I guess. Unless I totally missed it. I might have missed it. Oh my god. I was looking down here, not right here. Jesus Christ. F in the freaking chat, dude. And that number is so small. I was looking down here, not right here. Hopefully I didn't miss them, but I have a feeling that I probably did. Damn it, dude. Alright. Well, now the poultry is done and gone. We can go ahead and get the alpaca meat up and going now again. So we'll make sure that that's going. It says we have no linen, but that, you know, we do. We do. We eventually do. Or eventually will. We just got to let that kind of catch up to itself so that 18 people can still get more clothes. A lot of people still wanting houses. Obviously, this house is cold. They don't have any fuel here, and that's, you know, it's a shame. That, oh, I have this new house, and you're telling me I have no fuel? That's exactly what I'm telling you. I have nothing else to say. You know, I have nothing else to say. And that's it. And that's it, dude. And yeah. So, you know, it's very... I mean, I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing all right. This is just going to be a rough winter, I guess is where I'm trying to get at here. A very rough winter. I think we have enough food. Yeah. I think focusing a little bit on houses here is a good call. And I'm going to continue with the roads going out. Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay, so now this is catching up. The town is developing well. Shall we go to the town hall to see if they'll take us in? Oh, okay. Did they come? Oh, my God. The immigrants have arrived. Oh, Jesus. 11. Approve them. Bam. Accept. Oh, baby. All right, so there we go. Now we have the immigrants in. Very, very well. Very, very good. Immediately, I need someone in here. So let's put someone in there in the flax. Hell, you could even say that we could have people in here, but we're not producing enough meat. I do want to put someone in the masonry here. So let's open that up. Put someone in the masonry. Where else? I mean, we're gonna need people to replace these fields here very soon. So that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. That's very, very all right. I don't know why they're all displaced. Like, go in the boarding house, you freaking nerds. Quit running around with your head cut off. But now that we have these people, we can actually gather. Well, I don't want to do that in the winter. Take that back. We have 9 unemployed people. Like, I'm happy. We just need to get our domestic fuel up even more. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Just make sure nobody dies is where I'm trying to get at here. Just make sure nobody dies. Linen, you know, like I said, this is gonna, you know, and this actually does bear the question here, is that we are gonna need to have to increase our linen fields here. So I gotta make sure. I just want to destroy that. Okay, good. I want to destroy that, and you know what? Hell, I want to destroy. You know what? I want to destroy all this. Yeah, I want to destroy all that, and I want to make a new field here. Destroy the agave, possibly. I mean, I don't have to put the field here. I can put the field over here. You know, I'm going to do that. Put the field over here. And I'm going to do... like a standard field, I guess, is fine. We'll do one standard. One standard. You know, that's fine. Just 2. And here, we're going to be doing... flax, and here we're going to be doing flax as well. 2 people on each, I think, is enough, so that's fine. But right now, they're not going to be able to do that. So having the flax next to the weaving shop will probably be just a-okay with me. And then, yeah, like, you know, like, you freaking guys, go get more seeds, go get animals, do something, right? People are still wanting more houses, so I mean, let's go ahead and give them more houses. It's going to mean more fuel. We're going to need to have to kind of capitalize on domestic fuel here very soon. Even like a new clinic, not a new clinic, but another clinic, that might be in the future as well. Ores, mines, not really too worried about that because we have stuff that we can pick up over here as well. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways that we can go here. You know, more money, more problems, right? That's basically where it comes down to. Sawmill. Sawmill is going to be something we're going to need eventually. Quality of life. Police station hasn't had really, like, we haven't had that bad time. A bathhouse is still something we need to get in. So that's going to be the next one. We're going to need some linen for that as well. So bathhouse is going to be something we look into here. What is this? What's going on here? I need more linen. Yeah. We might be even out of we might be straight out of flax. No, we're not. We're completely fine on the flax game there. We have 158 still, and almost everybody is clothed. So yeah, we're doing just fine. Maybe adding one builder, having 3 builders from our unemployed people is not a bad idea. Again, we didn't get this full field at 5 when it was 5 people. We still didn't get a full field of peas harvested. So that's just something that we need to kind of look more into. And you know what? While we're here, probably build the road out a little bit more for these people as well. And for these people as well. Kind of getting a big neighborhood here. I love it. It looks good. Looks a lot better. Looks a lot better for sure. Again, I don't know what else to say about this hunting cabin. It is kind of kicking me in the nuts. There's deers here, but we're not getting skilled workers, I guess, enough over there. I'm not really sure. I think we're picking up some new workers now, graduating or becoming of age to help us out too. Which, if we have more workers, it's going to really help us kind of expand down south here, which is one thing I want to really do. Maybe kind of prepare this in a way, right? I know this is like a big job and like an unnecessary job, but F it. Well, I probably don't need it all the way to the water there, but somewhere, right? Because I want to have the fish, and that's going to be maybe one thing we work on this off season here. I say off season, but we're in the off season. I think like the winter season is just me saying like that's the on season because we're trying to survive that season. I don't know, dude. And then like, during the other times it's like, oh yeah, it's the off season. It's no big deal. We do want someone into the, yes, where is it? The bathhouse. Let's go and get that rolling up here. Very good, very good. Let's going to dip into our resources for building clothes here momentarily, but I think this is a very good thing to have overall, having in the bathhouse. Oh, we can sneak it in right there. Oh, that's a wonderful fit. It covers all the houses and it kind of goes out to the west and into the southwest. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's in the middle of town, so that's going to be good. Then I'm going to go ahead and just add the roads and go from here to there and kind of wrap around as well. Go right there to that, to this to that, and to that to this. And you know what? F it. Do that too as well while you're there. Good. Looking good. March has arrived. Okay, so March has arrived. So there we go. Now we have our crops back up and rolling. Let's go in and get more than 5 here. Let's get, 6. Maybe even 7, dude. I'll do 7, and then if I need to take anybody off, I'll take somebody off. So there we go. This we want to have people planting, so hopefully Sydney is planting. Our wood actually is pretty good. Like now with the trees all around it and everything. Now that we have people in the area where we have enough people that can help us gather stuff, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be gathering some stones. That's what we're going to be doing today, you idiot. That's what we're going to be doing in this, in the season that's starting up here. But I think this video is probably trembling on just a little bit too much now. Harvest these. Kind of get these on the map as well. Very good and very good. There we go. I think that's a good start, and I think that will be very, very good. I think we are progressing any steady pace. Our average happiness is going down, which sucks. It does suck. I think this bathhouse will change everybody's freaking mind. However, we have officially ran out of flax. So getting this flax field right now up and rolling is a big deal. I might even want to add even another field. Another flax field. to be honest with you. And you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add another one just to be on the safe side. I don't want to run into an issue where people have no clothes again. It's just bad. It's bad for business and so forth. Anyways, this is going to do it in today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that like. If you want to see more of Settlement Survive, you got to let me know down by hitting the like button or commenting below. So, yeah, until next time, I will see you very, very soon. And as always, do take care.
This is for all of you, not just a song to listen to, something to give you hope to hang on to.